हेलो किसका कोई भाई होगा भाई नहीं अच्छा अच्छी हो जाएगा आज चाहिए मैं सुनाई सीजन सर कोई बात नहीं बीमार है इनमें से कौन बीमार हो गए पता होना चाहिए चलिए पूछने वाले दवाई क्या वो मैं बोलूँगा दवाई लो कुछ देने वाला ये ये हमारे मतलब ऐसे बचे भाई साहब जहांगीर द्वारा ऐसे ही बोलो जहांगीर को एक्शन को बुला दो इसका टिप करा देंगे हम थोड़ा सा आंसर करना तो क्या देंगे शिफ्ट होना कुछ इसी में बना रही है ये आपसे बात हुई थी this needs to be done quickly no buildings are in progress so this will be done अच्छा तो डैमेज हो जाएगा इसलिए डैमेज हो सकता है लैंडस्केपिंग टाइमलाइन क्या है ये मतलब 76 फंडिंग इशू ना होता है फंडिंग नहीं हो रही है उस पेशेंट को फिर भी हम मैम काम कर रहे हैं फंडिंग का मैडम प्रोजेक्ट करेंगे नहीं प्रोजेक्ट करूंगा फंडिंग सर मैम हम फिर भी काम कर सकते हैं हमारा अप्रैल 26 का टारगेट है अचीव 35 टोटल है 18 उसमें 4.5 करोड़ सीआर हमारा लैंड लैंड का 35 so 30.72 is our part 30 उसमें से 18 रिलीज उसमें से 12 रिलीज एक्सपेंडिचर 12 है 12 है आगे तक क्या है गड़ा 18 का इंक्लूडिंग दैट 456 रेडी आप यूनिफॉर्म में आप तो नहीं देंगे नहीं रुपया अगर देना चाहते हमारे पास है तारीख किसके बाद है अभी बताओ आप किसके क्या हो गया आपके बस आपके पास छोटे सर अच्छा बहुत के पास आगे बहुतों के पास है सर बहुत आपके पास होना चाहिए था सबसे अच्छा। आपने आपने आपके पास है तो आपने कंट्रोल कर दिया वो प्लाट है। इनका प्लाट है सामने हमें का पार्किंग मार्किंग है। ये मैडम बोलते हैं निकाल करते हैं आज मेरी का नाम है। यार आपके साथ मुलाकात है मेरी। और क्या है हमारे ये हमारे सीनियर मोस्ट है। 24 में कर अच्छा से 24 में करना इसको चेक करें। और स्टैंडिंग जैसे आपको ये 28 है कब क्या सब हमारे पास अच्छा उसके बाद और इसका आना जाना पीछे भी कर सकते पीछे कम है लैंड कम है की साइड भी लैंड लेने से दिए लेकिन आप इन्होंने जब पोर्ट बना उसके बाद इन्होंने खेतों में कंस्ट्रक्शन करने कर दिया 20 नहीं 16 में 16 में हुआ रिक्वायर शुरू किया 23 में प्रोसेस हुआ था टेंडरिंग वगैरह का 24 में गया हिसाब से तो ठीक है। अच्छा 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 काम किया अच्छा बेसिकली ये एडब्ल्यू से पहले इंजीनियर्स को शाबाशी कम ही मिलती है एडब्ल्यू से पहले यहाँ एक्शन बने तो यहीं लगे आप लोग आपके एमडी साहब को आना चाहिए था के साथ है वो डीजी कोऑर्डिनेशन है वो के साथ पूरा पड़ जा रहा है क्या वो करते हो 35 करोड़ तो कम नहीं होता बहुत बड़ा है काम जब आप अंदर मैडम इंट्रो नहीं अंदर ऐसे बनाए अच्छा ऑनलाइन लिखा होगा नहीं ऊपर हमने किया आफ्टर फिनिशिंग अच्छा फिर की बात अदरवाइज जब तो हम गए थे लेकिन नीचे समझ आप आज तो एक्चुअली मैं उसके बाद जो आप के लिए बातचीत नहीं है हम कैसे अच्छा उसके बाद शाम को पर्टिकुलर आपके लिए बोल रहे जानते हो फोटो देख रही हूँ तो लग रहा है हमारे मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर से
Bu acanak sana fazla oluyorsa fazla oluyorsa bu acanak. Again.
लेकिन मैं भी चुका
Red at six. Oh man, you don't have someone to some.
करना चक चक शिका रही है
बराबर वहां था
ये टाउन में एंटर हुआ आप टाउन बड़ा दूर से लगता है आपको ये बाल्टी गांव का रहा टाउन है कहाँ बेसिकली कहाँ है कोई लड़का है लोग के सामने कलवट है कोई छोटा
पहुंच गई सर सर
आगे सर आज वहीं पे
क्या फ्लैग बोले गाड़ी से
सर इधर ही करेंगे सर सर
आगे मत जाओ आगे मत जाओ बस आते नहीं ये अच्छा
ये बात तो ये मिस्टर अब किसने दोनों ये आपके स्टर्न देख के बहुत अच्छा
So there are few people who are waiting this side.
So आपको तो की नहीं स्टाफ ये सर पे आप दीजिए जो आप उनसे भी काम ला सकते वीडियो आप
God of the American Killer, Father Shriman. Yes, Sandri Gadare. Go! Yes.
War.
Yes,
आराम से करो ना
Iman mah dizia, Iman mah ima pena.
First quote from the article.
Right, apa? That's enough.
चैम्बर है इसमें इनॉग्रेशन
हमने सोचा नहीं।
आप एप्लीकेशन ये आप ही की चेयर है प्लीज आप बैठिए आप सर आप ये आप
हमारे के ऊपर
सबसे पहले आप बैठे हैं सर अल्लाह ने आपको इज्जत दी
सबको मस्जिद में आप यहाँ आए सर बैठे और आप दोनों
जरूर ठीक है नहीं चेयर नहीं चेयर आप ही है आप बैठे आप ही अब मैडम इस साइड आइए मैडम और आपके बाहर के मेंबर्स भी आइए एक बार ऑल बार मेंबर्स
Roof. Roof. Right in. Right in. Roof. ठीक शो ठीक है
बस
आगे चल You feel like working. मुझे लगता है जज के लिए रिटायरिंग रूम भी वही होना चाहिए रिटायरिंग रूम होना नहीं चाहिए अपना से कैसा जाए आने ले तो
इधर पांडे
बहुत ही अच्छा सो गुड
और नो चॉइस मैटर आपको दस
ये हमने नया कोर्स
बातों में क्या हुआ
Everything is so good.
So good. Very aesthetic. Very aesthetic.
अब मुझे लगता है जजेस की एफिशिएंसी बढ़नी थी अगर 100 केसेस डिस्पोज ऑफ हो रहे थे आपकी चलो लोग उनको पता है क्या करते हैं वो तो आप बाहर से बाहर में लेंगे ना
ट्रेन में है स्पेशल ट्रेन
Indian Republic.
ये बिल को काम करना ठीक सर अच्छा ये क्या है आपका अच्छा ये आपका काम लोग काम लोग बैठाई देने से yeah as a I've heard a lot about people also stressing your body. Or my association, my for some days. So there are your working.
Thank you.
So sir, I was we are trying to your age is your district is right.
And the other
बस वो चाय ना हो चाय ना ग्रीन टी
Sir, आप आते हैं
आप कब से हैं 20 days. You belong to this मेरा इससे पहले थोड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट के बाद उपाला का पहले रियासी आई ब्लॉक को कटवा देते शुरू से जब I've been watching India media देखते रहते हैं मैं एक बार आया था पर वही वहीं से वापस चल रहा था कौन सी ड्रग्स के जाए ये आपने बैठा हुआ है कि इस तरह के ठीक है आपको ऐसा होता है सर में इतना अच्छा आप लोगों ने मैंने कहा इतना अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर इतना अच्छा सेक्रेटरी एटमॉस्फेयर हो गया तो
nobody takes the credit except him.
नहीं
हम सब side actors थे. He was the person who भी आ रहे हैं. काम को कह रहे हैं.
even the chief साहब ने बोला मैंने कहा थोड़ा वो डिले हो जाता चीफ साहब आए
Now, Chief Justice sir,
फिर तभी चीफ ने मुझे कहा कि जस्टिस ने अच्छा केस में आराम करने के बाद बट मैंने कहा द बिल्डिंग कंप्लीट है व्हाई नॉट शुड बी पब्लिक दैट्स नॉट लेट फॉर दैट चीफ जस्टिस उन्होंने खुद ही कहा कि आप जाइए कभी आके उसको भी आपके
सर
काफी वो वहां पे चलनी मैं आपको फोन कर दूंगा अभी आप हमारा नतीश में होगा समझाऊंगा पहले फिर उसके बाद मैं बताऊंगा आपको
COVID third wave सब नहीं था. Second wave से.
उनको देखना ये करना हो सकते हैं बिफोर माय एडिटर मैं बोलता है ना कई से 4 साल एंजॉय फॉर आपको कैसा लगा यहाँ में आके काम करने का और
Unfortunately, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for the very indicative not so आप थोड़ा भी कुछ हिलाएंगे तो इफेक्ट सुनेंगे वो जरा वो रास्ते में माइनस में I found the poorest of the
there's a lot of scope for
very good.
मैं जब यहाँ पढ़ा था बहुत अच्छा काम है but the moment we landed there was a lot of taxation reports going on just like this year I didn't see for the growth of या और उसके बाद इतने अच्छे रिलेशनशिप हमारे नहीं आप तो talking about तो फिर उसके बाद उनका बड़ा अच्छा रहा और उनके पर किया but I very good सभी को सापा में अभी मैंने उनका कोई केस भी अभी किया वो केंद्र वाला देखा होगा जहाँ लोकल इंडस्ट्री और आउटसाइड इंडस्ट्री का मैंने order को hold किया especially she is also doing very well her husband is also very अच्छे even DC Jammu and he is also very common
Yes.
विशेष महाराज ने उन्होंने बड़ा अच्छा काम किया तो अच्छा काम किया जब वो डोडा में थे पहले इनोवेटिव आइडिया
कराची में बंद है
डोडा फिर उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम Yeah, heard about you. Your work speaks for itself. It's not your reputation and वो काम पे होती है और शाम ये जगह पे सभी तो भी बेटा सभी हो
So grateful and I'm honored. Actually, I've stopped traveling, so people first look at me now.
That is why जो अच्छे ऑफिसर्स होते हैं ना वो शॉप में चलते हैं उन्हीं को डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भेजना है
So I always get pressure by anything apart from the work is not my element.
बहुत सभी किसी तरह से जो काम की रेपुटेशन होती है और हमारे एलवी साहब को भी पता है कि इसको कहाँ रखना है क्या करना है हम किसी एसोसिएशन में there are few people who bring also but they are substantial she was also very competent totally upset साल में पहले उसकी माइंड पे
And the I am actually not very fond of
In fact, I was lawyers for university, so university chancellor was not used to have meeting. Public like this, मेरा थोड़ा लेट से किया तो ये सारी चीजें
Video dance class.
Di bakat sekali.
Subhan.
Ini semua. Dan betul Try. कर बहुत
मेहरबानी करके जो सीनियर लॉयर्स है वो फर्स्ट रो में आए और जूनियर्स पीछे जाए प्लीज सीनियर जॉब के है पीछे हमारे कुछ सीनियर्स बैठ के आ गया है सीनियर लॉयर्स
Or thank you, Kate, also. No, yours is.
Esta é a senha, moça. Mesmo following.
Sikar khada hai.
क्या
Sikar khada.
खड़ा
Sikar ho gayi. Sikar khada.
इस पर होगा
आ गया? आया हो जाए.
इस पर से वापस इस पर करा इस पर तो कुछ करनी
May I worship? Let's start. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon and adab. It gives me immense joy and heartfelt warmth that I, Nazia Parveen, Assistant Legal Aid Defense Counsel, District Legal Services Authority, Bandipora, welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the inauguration ceremony of the District Court Complex, Bandipora.
तोड़ना है हर पिंजरा मेरी उड़ान अभी बाकी है तोड़ना है हर पिंजरा मेरी उड़ान अभी बाकी है मंजिले जमीन पर नहीं आसमां अभी बाकी है लहरों का थमना नहीं समंदर की बेबसी लहरों का थमना नहीं समंदर की बेबसी बाहर खामोशी सही भीतर कहीं तूफान बाकी है लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Ahmed Shafi, and it gives me immense pleasure to be hosting this historic event along with my colleague, Ms. Nazia. Today, we stand together on the momentous day, a day that marks progress, pride, and a new beginning for the people and legal fraternity of the district Bandipora. The inauguration of this district court Bandipora is not just the opening of new building, but a dawn of new era, one that brings justice closer to the people in more dignified and accessible environment.
This day makes yet another milestone in the journey of justice delivery for the people of Bandipora, a step towards accessibility, transparency, and efficiency in our judicial system. At the very outset, may I request everyone to please rise for the recitation of national anthem. I request all.
तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय दासा जय गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Thank you.
Now, before going ahead, I would like to request our worthy Principal District and Sessional Judge Bandipora, Mr. Khalil Chaudhary Sahab, to present a moment to our worthy chief guest, Justice Masih Sadiq Nazal Sahab, Judge, Honorable High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and Administrative Judge of District Bandipora.
Now I request.
There are few more, sir.
Few more.
Great stuff.
Gotcha. Now I request Ms. Indu Kabalchi.
Big round of applause, please.
Please. Now I request Ms. Indu Kamal, Chief Deputy Commissioner Bandipora, to present the momentum to Chief Honorable Justice Wasim Siddiq Narwal, Judge of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, and Administrative Judge for District Bandipora. Now I request Superintendent Engineer Jammu and Kashmir Police Housing Corporation Sajjad Ahmed Bhatt to represent the mementos to our Chief Justice Wasim Siddiq Narwal, Judge of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Administrative Judge of District Bandipora.
Now, on behalf of Bar Association Bandipora, I would like to request President Bar Association Bandipora, Mr. Sophie Feroz, and General Secretary, Mr. Shafiq Ahmed, to present a memento to Lordship on behalf of Bar Association Bandipora.
Thank you all. We're truly honored to have blessed with a galaxy of distinguished dignitaries, especially our chief guest, Honorable Justice Wasim Siddiq Narwal, Judge of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and Administrative Judge for District Bandipora. His Lordship hails from Katra, Jammu and Kashmir, and did his initial schooling from Devan Badrinath Vidya Mandir, Jammu. His Lordship pursued graduation from GTM Science College, Jammu, and LLB from the University of Jammu. Following which, his Lordship independently started his ethics practice from March 1991. His Lordship was designated as a senior advocate by J&K High Court on 3rd December 2020 and has formerly served as Senior Additional Advocate General of J&K Home Department. His Lordship holds the distinction of serving as the Standing Counsel for various departments of Government of India as well as the J&K government. Public sector undertaking banks, universities in addition to his own private practice, spanning over an illustrious legal practice of 31 years. His Lordship serves as the Standing Counsel for University of Jammu, Sports, University of Rajouri, Plateau University Jammu. Furthermore, his Lordship remained as a Senior Counsel for Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. Union Public Service Commission, Food Corporation of India, J&K Public Service Commission, Service Selection Board, Sales Tax and Excise Department, J&K IMPA, General Administration Department, and State Pollution Control Board. His Lordship has also served as Central Government Counsel, Counsel for J&K Education Department on terms and conditions as Additional Advocate General. His Lordship holds expertise in taxation, service, academic, arbitration, and civil matters and other rich jurisdictions. His Lordship was recommended by elevation as a judge of High Court by J&K High Court for Jammu and appointed as additional judge of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and took oath of office on 3rd June 2022. We have another guest, Mr. Khalid Ahmed Chaudhry, PPJ Bandipora. I would like to share some thoughts about his contribution. The inauguration of this court complex stands as a testament to the dynamic leadership and unwavering dedication of the Honorable Principal District and Session Judge Bandipora. His persistent efforts has transformed a long-cherished dream into a proud reality for the legal fraternity and the people of Bandipora. We have Ms. Indu Kamal, by Deputy Commissioner Bandipora. We have Sajjad Ahmed Bhatt, Superintendent Engineer JKPSC. We have Mr. Ejaz Ahmed Zargar, SSB Bandipora. We have Mr. Sophie Feroz, President Bar Association Bandipora, all judicial officers of District Bandipora, Mr. Bilal Ahmed Bakshi, LADC along with team, all esteemed bar members of Bandipora, all executive members of District Bandipora, and all officers of District Police Bandipora, all staff members of District Court Complex.
Before we go ahead, let me pause to appreciate the land that hosts us today, Bandipora, the crown of North Kashmir. Nestled in the lap of mighty Harmukh Peak, Bandipora rests besides the shimmering waters of Asia's largest freshwater lake, known as Wonderland. It's the land where mountains guard, meadows bloom, and wisdom thrives. Bandipora is known for and wide forestry treasures. 3 A's, Alim, Adab, and Ar. These 3 words perfectly define the spirit of this beautiful district. One of the poet, he belongs to the soil from Bandipora, famously known as Bulbul Kashmiri, has beautifully quoted the beauty of Bandipora in one of his share, as I quote. रागबल की रिफ़तों से देख ली बुलंद की झील, रागबल की रिफ़तों से देख ली बुलंद की झील, बांडीपुरा मिस्र है, गोया किनारे आबिद.
To formally open the proceedings, may I now invite the Deputy Commissioner Bandipora, Ms. Indu Kamalchit, a dynamic and dedicated officer who have played a pivotal role in the development and administration strategies of the city. Now I request ma'am, please come forward and deliver the welcome address.
Thank everyone. Thank everyone. I'm very honored to stand here today, sir. And I welcome Honorable Justice Wasim Sadiq Galson. I have known you, sir. और आपने अभी बताया that you belong to Katra. Otherwise, I know that you have worked in the Department of Home. उसका मुझे इल्म था. I welcome you to the land of Buller, to the land of as set by the anchor, Ilm, Adab, and Ar. I also take this opportunity to give my warm regards to the Principal District Session Judge, Khalil Ahmed sir. The people, everybody sitting on the dais, Bar Association represented very well here on the dais. Everybody in the auditorium. And I first of all take this opportunity to congratulate each one of you today. आज आप सब लोगों को इस नए अचीवमेंट की बहुत बहुत मुबारक. इसको बनाने में और इसको I think sir this started what I've been told in 2016 the land was allotted. और 2023 में ये इसकी पेपर वर्क शायद खत्म हुई और 2024 में ये बनना शुरू हुआ. And this the entire a lot of people got involved. I'm sure in this particular construction. Police Housing Corporation को बहुत I appreciate the fact that they've completed this in a very short span of time. जबकि बहुत बड़ी बिल्डिंग है, इसको बनने में टाइम लगना चाहिए था as per what generally happens, but अच्छे से टाइम से हुआ है. But अभी भी कुछ काम रहता है. I can see that. And उसमें पीछे की 2 बिल्डिंग्स हैं, रोड है, ये सब चीजें अभी बताया है. But sir, जैसे मैं आपको पहले बोल रही थी, the completion of this building, I have been here for the last 3 months, and completion of this building, I don't share the credit, and the entire credit goes to the Principal District Session Judge here. Absolutely, and a big appreciation, acknowledgement, and regard to sir, because when I see him, I see a lot of passionate work happening. मुझे पता है कि सुबह भी आते रहे, शाम भी आते रहे. हम लोगों से जो gap filling हुई है, completely gap filling हुई है sir. और I I'm very blunt in my work, तो मैं कोई credit नहीं ले रही हूँ इसका, और ना ही मेरे predecessors को लेना चाहिए, because इसमें सारे का सारा काम सर के ऑफिस से और सर का है. But yes, of course, जो futuristic चीजें हैं, उस पे हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे कि जितना हमसे हो पाया, जैसा सर आपकी भी directions मिले, we will try our best. Of course, now the things are very different. काम करने का तरीका बहुत बदल चुका है. आप बहुत सारी चीजें एक लिमिट में आप उनको कर सकते हैं, but definitely I give my assurance that we are standing by the team of the team Bandipora. So I'm part of it. दूसरा सर, because अभी जब भी यहाँ पर मुझे यहाँ पर थोड़ा टाइम हुआ है, so whenever I listen to Ilam, Adab and Am, I have my doubts
About this.
and not being critical here, but Adab जो है सर इस district में कूट के भरा है. और मैं इसलिए कह रही हूँ कि आने वाली I see lot of young faces here. आने वाली जनरेशन के ऊपर ये बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है कि इसको बरकरार रखा जाए, कि हमारे यहाँ से जो भी वापस जाए तो कोई ये बोल के जाए कि मेरे साथ बदतमीजी नहीं हुई, मेरे साथ कोई इस किस्म की बात नहीं हुई. बहुत अदब जो है वो आपके बड़ों ने आपको सिखाया. But sir, जहाँ तक, because being a deputy commissioner, I cannot avoid my duty of not talking about one developmental or two developmental issues. So Ilam, we need to work hard on. We are poor in Ilam. हमारा लिटरेसी रेट बहुत अच्छा नहीं है, बहुत इंप्रेसिव नहीं है. औरतों का लिटरेसी रेट और भी खराब है. तो जब सर आप आ रहे थे, आपने देखा यहाँ बहुत सारी विमेन लॉयर्स हैं. This is a matter of fact. आप लोग अपने अपने बुजुर्गों को शाबाशी इसकी बनती है कि आपको उन्होंने यहाँ पर खड़ा किया. Otherwise, बांडीपोरा में women literacy is even poorer than the male literacy. Number second, sir, आपका यहाँ पानी बारिश का बचाने का कोई चलन नहीं. And if Bandipora doesn't save water from rainwater, the rainwater, if Bandipora doesn't save it, घर में पानी बचना चाहिए. I always take this chance of telling, catch the rain. Please catch the rain, Bandipora. अगर नहीं तो नहीं होगा. But having said that, I will not take your time. आप सब लोगों को आज के इस दिन की और ये historical दिन की बहुत बहुत मुबारक.
That was Miss Indu Kanwalji, Deputy Commissioner Bandipora. Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words and valuable insights. Ma'am is a dynamic administrator and an inspiring leader. Thank you, ma'am, once again.
Now we shall hear from the representative voice of the legal fraternity, the learned president of Bar Association Bandipora, who have always been at the forefront in strengthening the bridge between the bench and the bar. Now I request President Bar Association Bandipora, Mr. Sufi Feroz, to kindly address the gathering.
इमारतें पत्थरों से नहीं, ख्वाबों और जज्बों से तामीर होती है. ये इमारत इंसाफ, खदमत और ईमानदारी की अलामत. Respected chief guests, his lordships, Honorable Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargala, Judge, High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Administrative Judge, District Bandipora, Honorable Principal District and Session Judge, Mr. Khalid Chaudhary Sahib, worthy Deputy Commissioner, Madam Hindu Kanwalji, Senior Superintendent of Police, Mr. Ejad Ahmed, Zerge. Superintendent Engineer Sajjad Ambat. Honorable Additional District Judge Bandipora. Honorable Chief Justice Magistrate Bandipora. Honorable Judicial Magistrate Bandipora. Honorable Judicial Magistrate Gurez. Honorable Secretary Dalsa. Mr. Malisa. Sheikh Babar Said. Mr. Malik Saf, Ghulam Nabi Malik Saf, Senior and Secretary. My respected seniors, esteemed colleagues, prosecuting officers, young lawyers, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum, a very good afternoon to all. ये गत है अदल का यहाँ सच बोलना लाजिम है ये गत है अदल का यहाँ सच बोलना लाजिम है यहाँ झूठ खुद सजा है यहाँ हक इबादत. It's indeed a pride of and joy and historic significance that today we stand gathering on this auspicious day, 8th of November 2025, to inaugurate the District Court Complex, Bandipora, a long cherished dream that has finally come true. As worthy Deputy Commissioner Madam has said, Alim Adamada and my colleague anchor, Bandipora, the land of bravery, obviously Alim Adamada and our gateway to water is renowned for its natural beauty and cultural heritage. Wooded Lake, the mighty Harmu, and charm of Hawa Khatun Mountain. It's a birthplace of historic poets such as Hassan Soyahami, Ghulam Rasul Nazki, Abdul Ahad Nadir, and Abdul Rashid Nazki. Words continue to echo through the valley of Kashmir. From and among the legal fraternity, Bandipora soil and bar of the district has given, produced, retired Justice Bilal Nazmi, the then Chief Justice, High Court of Andhra Pradesh. President ADG Pulwama, Mr. Haji Noor Mohammed, President Honorable CGM, Mr. Iqbal Ahmed Hafoon, Madam Shaista Nazir, President City Municip, Madam Rahila Rashid, President JMIC Sambal, Madam Mehboob, JMIC Gurez, President MLA, Advocate Nizamuddin Bhatt, MLA Sambal Advocate Hilal Akbar Nomu. Besides this soil of Bandipora has produced great personalities. Contribution of seniors, my mentors, late Muhammad Amin Bhatt, Advocate Abdul Majid Bhatt, Advocate John Mahmood Nair, Advocate Malik Mushtaq, Advocate Riaz Ahmed, Advocate Samir Ahmed Khan, Advocate Kaisar Rashid, contribute previous executive headed by Masood Ahmed Bhatt, remarkable towards the bar association Bandipora. Bandipora was established in the year 1968. For decades, it served until 2008, when Bandipora was granted district status. The municipal court continued as the sole pillar of judiciary here. Post 2008, the same modest, very small building absorbed the principal district and sessions court, the CJF, the Chief Justice Magistrate Court, and the municipal court, all function together in a limited space, yet remarkable spirit commitment.
that the small room had witnessed the service of sitting judge, Justice M.A. Chaudhary, retired Justice Puneet Gupta, and present Honorable Registrar Judicial Mr. Khurshid Islam. Over time, additional district judge court designated NI court and the special additional mobile magistrate court were also created to meet the growing needs. Your Lordships, the demand for a dedicated district court complex is becoming pressing. And today, with the collective efforts of all, the aspiration has taken shape. देर लगती है मगर हो ही जाता है विशाल, कुछ दुआ काम आती है, कुछ इंतजार आती है. I would like to place on record our heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, His Lordship Samphale, who, along with the Honorable Registrar Mr. M.K. Sharma, visited Bandipora last month and gave earnest time-bound directions to the executive agencies, police housing corporations to expedite and complete this project. Your Lordships, their guidance and vision have transformed what once a dream into the magnified structure before us. Your Lordships, while we celebrate this great day, it's my duty as a bar president of District Bar Association Bandipora to humbly draw your attention to certain issues that requires urgent address. Limited sitting of additional district judge, ADJ, be full-time. Vacancy in the additional mobile magistrate needs full-fledged presiding officers. Vacancy in the additional movers needs full-fledged presiding officers. Establishment of the consumer forum. As Bandipora lacks this forum, we therefore request your Lordship kind consideration its creation. We have previously taken the step for this and moved through the MLA Bandipora that sit in. Furthermore, this new court complex, though beautiful, requires certain essential facilities for the convenience of the bar, bench, litigants, and visitors. Your Lordships, completion of lawyers' chamber be ensured within a time-bound framework so that the lawyers and litigants may have convenient access to proper facility of legal consultation and assistance. Accommodation for petition writers, step vendors, dedicated what we call hotline electricity supply, borewell fresh water, food board, canteen facility, installation of ATM, CDM service, post office counter, medical counter, first aid facility. Public transport connectivity from various link roads and from Bandipora bus stand at the stand rates. It's worth to demand that Juvenile Justice Board Bandipora is presently functioning in a privately rented building that lacks all basic facilities and proper accessibility. The old court building has been, and under the guidance of under the request of the worthy principal district session judge retained by the district judiciary, it's proposed that the Juvenile Justice Board be shifted to the center. We hope the local administration under the able leadership of our Deputy Commissioner Ma'am Indu Kavalchip will take note and extend full cooperation in realizing these vital requirements. Your Lordships, today's inauguration is not merely about a new building, it's a new chapter in Bandipora's judicial history. It's a symbol of just progress and people's faith in this institution of law. As your Lordships dedicate this court complex to the public of Bandipora, let's also dedicate ourselves anew to the cause of justice, to the service of society, and to uphold the dignity of the legal professions. On behalf of the District Bar Association Bandipora, I once again extend my deepest gratitude to the Lordships, Honorable Justice Wasim Sadik Nargar, our distinguished guests, and all who have contributed to making this dream a reality. May this new complex stand as a temple of justice and hope for the generation to come. ये किसका फैसला है? ये कौन काजी है? ये किसका फैसला है? ये कौन काजी है कि मुजरिम में हमें बेगुनाह लिखा गया? देर से ही सही मगर वो ख्वाब पूरा हो गया। देर से ही सही मगर वो ख्वाब पूरा हो गया जो कभी आंखों में बस एक ख्वाब बना रहता है।
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm words. Ladies and gentlemen, before we invite our chief guest to share his thoughts, allow me to present a brief profile of a visionary jurist, a compassionate human being, and an eminent figure of judiciary. As the administrative judge for District Bandipora, Lordship has been instrumental in strengthening judicial infrastructure, ensuring quick disposal of cases, promoting use of technology in courts, and emphasizing the values of accessibility and transparency in justice delivery. Lordship's vision reflects a deep belief that justice is not merely a system, it is a service to society, and every court, no matter how small, is the symbol of justice for the common citizen. Today, we are truly privileged to have him inaugurate this district court complex, which will stand as a testament to Lordship's vision of bringing justice closer to the people.
Of course, His Lordship is a jurist celebrated for his profound legal wisdom, clarity of thoughts, and compassion in justice delivery. Over the years, His Lordship has authored and delivered a series of landmark and progressive judgments that have enriched the jurisprudence of our region. I would like to quote few of the judgments passed by His Lordship. Right to property as human rights. His Lordship held that right to property is a fundamental human rights, directing the army to compensate a landowner for 46 years of compensation. It's a landmark judgment in protection of citizens' rights. In one of the other judgment, His Lordship has held that detention power under PIT and DBS Act. Justice Nagal Sahab has clarified that even authorized organization, Divisional Commissioner continues to have powers to issue detention orders under the PIT and DBS Act, ensuring continuity of law. One of the another judgment, while the fraudulent admission in MBBS was considered, reaffirming that fraud reshapes everything. His Lordship considered an MBBS admission obtained through a false EWS certificate, upholding fairness and integrity in public institutions. In one of the another judgment, a relief to officer during COVID medical leave, a compensation judgment. His Lordship washed an adverse ACR record against an officer who was on sanctioned medical leave during COVID, terming the act arbitrary and unjust. Fairness in government contractors. In a case of withheld payments, His Lordship ruled that state must act justly even in contractual matters, directing full release of dues and interests. One of the important judgments, while the Low-Wealth Award have a full degree value, Justice Nagal Sahab has requested that award of Low-Wealth Awards carry the same legal sanctity as court degrees, strengthen alternate dispute resolution in the justice system. One of the other judgment where honesty and litigations was delivered, heavy costs were imposed. His Lordship imposed heavy costs while parties versus practice, observing that justice must come from clean hands and honest conduct. Regularization of minor building deviations. In a practical ruling, His Lordship held that minor construction deviations can be regularized and warned against opening settlement cases without validity. causes.
With these words, may I now have the honor of inviting our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargal, Judge, High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and Administrative Judge for Bandipora, to share his thoughts and bless us with his inspiring words.
Mr. Khalil Ahmed Chaudhary, Principal District Assistant at Bandipora. Ms. Indu Kavalchit, Deputy Commissioner Bandipora. Mr. Sushil Singh, Additional District Assistant at Bandipora. Mr. Ejaz Zargar, SSP Bandipora. Mr. Sophie Firoz Ahmed, President Bar Association Bandipora. Respected judicial officers, distinguished members of the bar, officers of the administration, ladies and gentlemen. It fills me with immense pride and happiness to stand here today in the Sedley district of Bandipora to inaugurate the new district and session court complex. This is indeed a momentous occasion, not merely for the judiciary, but for the people of Bandipora and for the entire union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Bandipora is a land of extraordinary natural beauty and cultural richness, surrounded by the majestic Harmuk Mountain, embraced by tranquil waters of Buller Lake, and adorned with lush forests, meadows, and gushing streams. This district truly captures the essence of Kashmir's natural splendor. But beyond its scenic grace lies the soul of its people, resilient and warm, whose culture of learning, courtesy, and compassion defines the spirit of this region. It is therefore most fitting that in this valley of beauty and wisdom, we dedicate an institution devoted to fairness and justice, a place where the rule of law will stand as firmly as the mountains that guard this land. That same spirit of faith and fairness runs deep in Bandipora. Bandipora has been known for its grace, learning, and resilience, often described through 3 A's, as has been discussed before. Ease, talent, knowledge, other, culture, and art, water. The people of Bandipora have long valued education, hard work, and the rule of law. That is therefore fitting that we gather here to inaugurate an institution dedicated to justice. The judiciary of Jammu and Kashmir has a glorious history and rich traditions. Over the decades, it has produced a galaxy of eminent judges and distinguished lawyers whose learning, integrity, and commitment have strengthened not only this region, but the entire judicial system of our nation. At the foundation of this great institution stands the district judiciary, the first point of contact between the citizen and the justice delivery system. The trust that people repose in courts stems largely from their experiences here in district courts, where justice is dispensed daily, quietly, and diligently, often away from the public gaze, but never away from the public impact. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the tireless efforts of our judicial officers, court staff, and members of the bar of District Bandipora, who have continued to serve with dedication despite challenges of infrastructure, climate, or limited resources. This work represents the living spirit of Constitution, the belief that justice must reach every individual, irrespective of distance, status, or circumstance. Judicial infrastructure form the very bedrock of an effective and accessible justice delivery system. In a vast and diverse country like ours, the strength of this infrastructure determines the efficiency, credibility, and inclusiveness of our courts. When we speak of infrastructure, we must not think merely of physical buildings, Judicial infrastructure includes courtrooms, libraries, digital system, human resources, and facilities for litigants and lawyers, the entire ecosystem that enables the justice to be delivered with dignity and efficiency. Former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Mr. Justice N.V. Ramana once observed that good judicial infrastructure in India has always been an afterthought. Indeed, many courts in our country have functioned from dilapidated structures, often without basis, amenities, conditions that diminish both the dignity and efficiency of judicial work. His lordships consistently advance for the modernization of judicial infrastructure, especially at the district and subordinate levels. It is this very mindset we must overcome. Judicial infrastructure is not a luxury, it's a constitutional obligation, an expression of promise of justice enshrined in our preamble and in Article 39A of the Constitution. Without adequate facilities, access to justice remains only a paper right. With proper infrastructure, it becomes a living reality for every citizen. The condition of court infrastructure plays a decisive role in the effective delivery of justice. A well-designed and well-equipped courtroom enhances the productivity of judges and provides lawyers the environment they need to prepare and present their cases effectively. Modern judicial reform must combine structural improvement with technological modernization. Every rupee spent on judicial infrastructure by the center or the UT may not yield monetary profit, but it yields something far more valuable, that is public confidence in the judiciary. The technology has emerged as a powerful ally in our pursuit of accessible justice. The e-courts project has transformed the way citizens engage with system through virtual hearings, e-filing, online causes, and real-time access to judgments. Here in Jammu and Kashmir, our judiciary has wholeheartedly embraced this transformation. The High Court has introduced video conferencing, digital record management, and e-filing, even in far-flung districts. The new district court complex at Bandipora is a shining example of this progressive spirit, a step towards a modern, inclusive, and citizen-friendly system of justice. Administration of justice does not concern the bench alone. It equally concerns the bar. The relationship between the judges and advocates is the cornerstone of our legal system. The bar and the bench are complementary like two wheels of the same chariot of justice. Differences may rise in the heat of the arguments, sometimes spirited or even intense, but they must always remain within the bounds of professional courtesy and decorum. An advocate's attitude toward the court must always be one of respect, regardless of personal opinions about the presiding officer. Likewise, it is the duty of the judges to be patient, polite, and fair, upholding the highest traditions of judicial conduct. Now, I would like to say something for the young lawyers who are sitting over here, because this is a very momentous occasion. I don't want to miss this opportunity to address all of you. So I'd like to say something for all of you. To the young members of the bar, I must say that do not be disheartened by slow progress. In law, success may take time, but when it comes, it carries dignity and permanence. Hard work never goes unrewarded. It merely takes its own time to find you. Remember, every great advocate you admire today once began with trembling hands and shaky voice in court. When I look back upon my journey in law, I am reminded of the early years of practice, years of modest beginnings, long hours in courtrooms, and endless evenings spent reading law reports. Those were years of testing and transformation. They taught me that the practice of law is not for the faint-hearted. It demands discipline, endurance, and above all, faith. Faith in hard work, faith in justice, and faith in oneself. The courtroom rewards discipline, not dramatics. Judges remember lawyers who are calm, precise, and courteous. Even when the tide of argument is against you, hold your ground with dignity. The profession is not about winning every case, it is about earning respect every day. There were moments of doubt, but also of deep discovery. I discovered the strength that comes from preparation, the beauty that lies in reasoned argument, and the quiet satisfaction that follow every act of fairness. The early years of practice are your foundation. They teach you not only law, but ethics of life. To stand in court and speak for someone who cannot speak for themselves is the honor of highest kind. To persuade through reasoning, not rhetoric, in art that no other profession teaches, and to see justice prevails, sometimes against power, prejudice, or might, that is the greatest reward of all. Every young lawyer should know this truth, that there is no substitute for preparation. Your strength lies not in how loudly you, how deeply you think. In every case you argue, the hours you spend understanding the fact, anticipating questions, but wherever possible to heal.
Oh, yeah.
We must also promote alternate dispute resolution, particularly mediation and conciliation. Pre-litigation mediation can reduce pendency, preserve relationships, and bring about quicker, amicable resolutions. I am encouraged to see steps being taken to train both lawyers and judicial officers in mediation techniques, for it is not only legal skill, but also the human touch that defines true justice. I must also acknowledge the invaluable contribution of our court staff, clerks, standing as a modern symbol of justice for the people of Bandipora and Sumbal and Grace. But the true strength of this institution lies not in its walls, but in the trust it inspires. The structure is far more than stone and steel. It is a living institution built upon faith of the people it serves. Every litigant who walks through these doors carries a hope of fairness, a belief that wrongs will be corrected and dignity upheld. Today's inauguration marks not an end, but a new beginning. Let this new district and session court complex at Bandipora stand as a beacon of trust, transparency, and hope, a place where justice is guided by compassion, where technology serves the people, and where every citizen feels protected and heard. May this court remain a symbol of justice for generations, reminding us always that justice must not only be done, but must also be seen to be done with fairness, humility, and with a human heart. Buildings with age and technology will change, but the moral foundation of justice must endure. It is our shared duty as judges, lawyers, and citizens to keep this spirit alive. May this court be not merely a place of law, but a temple of justice, where truth finds its voice and the Constitution finds its meaning. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the officers of the judiciary, the engineers, architects, and construction teams, as well as the government of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, whose cooperation made this dream a reality. This court complex should remain as a symbol of justice for generations, place where law is guided by compassion, where technology helps people, and where every citizen who walks in feels protected and assured by the strength of justice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, your Lord, for your inspiring and visionary address. Your words have truly enlightened us and will continue to guide the bench and the bar alike in the path of justice and services. Your Lordship's presence today has made this day historic for District Bandipora. On behalf of entire legal fraternity, the administration, and the people of Bandipora, we express our deep gratitude and heartfelt thanks for gracing this occasion and for your continued guidance. We assure your Lordship that the vision and values reflected in your words will serve as our guiding lights in the administration of justice.
We have with us some officials of executive agencies of this project, JK Police Housing Corporation, whose efforts and hard work have made this dream true. And for the appreciation, I would like to invite Honorable Principal District Sessions Judge Bandipora to present the appreciation award to Engineer Wahid Hossain, Executive Engineer, JK Police Housing Corporation. Please, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Second, Mr. Akhtar Hussain Zargar, property of MS Zargar Constructions. Thank you so much, sir. Third, Engineer Jahangir Bashir Khan.
मंजिलें उनको मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। मंजिलें उनको मिलती हैं जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। सिर्फ पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों में उड़ान होती है। जी हाँ दोस्तों, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ हमारे ऑनरेबल पीडीजी साहब मिस्टर खालिद अहमद चौधरी साहब की। ये बात हम सब जानते हैं, जितने भी लॉयर्स यहाँ बैठे हैं, बेंच से जितने भी बैठे हैं, कि सर के पर्सनल कैपेसिटी में या ऑफिशियल कैपेसिटी के अलावा पर्सनल कैपेसिटी में भी सर ने बहुत एफर्ट्स डाले हैं इस एक हमारी इस रियलिटी जो आज है, अपनी खाब को एक रियलिटी देखता हुए आज इस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, इस कोर्ट बिल्डिंग की इनॉग्रेशन के लिए सर ने बहुत एफर्ट्स डाले हैं। तो एक जोरदार तालियां उसके लिए।
Every great event finds its fulfillment in gratitude and to exchange a formal vote of thanks. I now invite the District Session Judge Bandipora to kindly express words of appreciation to all those who have contributed to making this days possible. Please, sir.
Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadar Nagga, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Administrative Judge for District Bandipora. Madam Hindu Colonel Chief, Deputy Commissioner Bandipora, Mr. Ajaz Aman Zargar, Senior Superintendent of Police, Bandipora, Mr. Subi Froze, President District Bar Association Bandipora, and all learned members of the bar. My esteemed judicial officers of District Bandipora, Mr. Sajad Ali Bhatt, Superintendent Engineer, J&K Police Housing Corporation, Mr. Wahid Hassan, Executive Engineer JK Housing Corporation, all officers of the district and police administration, official of the district judiciary, and other guests present here. Good afternoon to everyone. I give me boundless joy and deep sense of commitment to stand before you on this proud and memorable day. The inauguration of the newly constructed District Court Complex, Bandipora, on behalf of the District Judiciary, Bandipora, I extend our sincere gratitude to all those whose vision, guidance, cooperation have made this important milestone possible. At the outset, we express our sincere thanks to Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Pali, Chief Justice High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, for his lordship, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to strengthening the judicial infrastructure across the UT of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, especially for the District Judiciary Bandipora. His lordship wished to Bandipora on 29th of August 2025 and his clear direction for timely completion of this project. Such a great source of motivation. This completion of this complex within the schedule stands as a tribute to his lordship for foresight and dedication. We are deeply grateful to Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadar Nagga, our administrative judge, for honoring this occasion and for his Lordship's continuous guidance and encouragement. His Lordship personal involvement and valuable suggestion have greatly strengthened the functioning and efficiency of our district judiciary. Under His Lordship's supervision, Bandipora has witnessed remarkable progress in both infrastructures and institutional development. We express our deep appreciation to Madam Indu Chief Deputy Commissioner Bandipora for her cooperation during the construction and for today's ceremony also. Our thanks to Mr. M. K. Sharma, Registrar General, for his support in the execution of this project. We also acknowledge the efforts of Mr. S. J. M. Galani, Managing Director, J&K Police Housing Corporation, along with Mr. Sajjad Ali Bhatt, Superintending Engineer, Mr. Wahid Hassan, Executive Engineer, and Mr. Jahid Bashir, Assistant Engineer, and all contractors, workers, whose hard work and technical expertise have brought this modern court complex to life. Special thanks to Mr. Ajad Mazakar, SSP Bandipora, and Mr. Ahmad Shafi, Deputy Superintendent of Police, for their support for smooth arrangement of today's event. I also wish to thank Mr. Sobi Feroz, President, his team, and member of the District Bar Association Bandipora for their cooperation. And finally, my heartfelt appreciation goes to all officers, officials, and staff of the District Judiciary Bandipora, whose efforts have ensured the successful arrangement of this inaugural conference. In the end, once again, extend my deepest gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadiq Laga and to all dignitaries and guests for their presence and support. Marks a significant milestone in the judicial history of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and especially for District Bandipora, it indicates our shared commitment to strengthening the justice delivery system and serving the people with dedication and fairness. I conclude my words of thanks with these verses. ये अवान अदल ये दरबार हक, ये अवान अदल ये दरबार हक, जहाँ बोलती है सदा बस सादिक, जहाँ बोलती है सदा बस सादिक, ये इंसाफ का है मुकद्दस मकाम, ये इंसाफ का है मुकद्दस मकाम, जहाँ झुकता नहीं कभी कोई नाम, यहाँ झुकता नहीं कभी कोई नाम, यहाँ सच्चाई का होगा राज, यहाँ सच्चाई का होगा राज, ना जुल्म का साया ना नफरत का ताज, ना जुल्म का साया ना नफरत का ताज, यहाँ हर नफ्स का इंसाफ हो ज़बान, यही हो दवा यही हो जहां, ये अदल का घर ये कौम का महान, रहे कायम हमेशा यही है अरमान। ये दरे अदालत खुला है आज, ये दरे अदालत खुला है आज, अमेदों का रोशन हुआ है ताज, अमेदों का रोशन हुआ है ताज, जहाँ दिल को सहारा मिले, जहाँ दिल को सहारा मिले, जहाँ हर आंसू को किनारा मिले, जहाँ हर आंसू को किनारा मिले। ये सिर्फ अमारत नहीं दवा है ये सिर्फ अमारत नहीं दवा है ये, सितम के अंधेरों में ज़िया है ये, सितम के अंधेरों में ज़िया है ये, जहाँ हक बोलेगा सच चमकेगा, सितम झुकेगा अदल दमकेगा, सितम झुकेगा अदल दमकेगा, ये दीवारें गवाह बनेगी यहाँ, ये दीवारें गवाह बनेगी यहाँ, हर फरियाद की सदा बनेगी यहाँ, हर फरियाद की सदा बनेगी यहाँ, ये दरे मजलूम की पनाह बने, ये दरे मजलूम की पनाह बने, यहाँ इंसाफ की राह बने। खुदा करे ये चिराग जलता रहे, खुदा करे ये चिराग जलता रहे, ये अवान अदल सिलता रहे, ये अवान अदल सिलता रहे। या कानून को इज्जत मिले, या कानून को इज्जत मिले, या इंसानियत को मोहब्बत मिले। शुक्रिया, जय हिंद।
Thank you so much, sir, for your visionary words. As we conclude today's historical event, the inauguration of District Court Complex, Bandipora, let this new institution stands as a symbol of justice.
Special thanks from you.
Yes, Lordship, please, please, Lordship.
In fact, I would be failing in my duty if I don't remember Lord Chief Justice. And I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Lord Chief Justice, who has authorized me today to come over here and to inaugurate this complex, because the endeavor of Lord Chief Justice was that it should not wait, because the building is complete. People must get the benefit out of it. Otherwise, because the calendar of Lord Chief Justice for 1 month, his Lordship was not available, and his Lordship has authorized me that I must come and I must inaugurate. So I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Lord Chief Justice, because as Lord Chief Justice always told, since the building is complete, they must enjoy the benefit out of it. So we all must extend heartfelt gratitude to our Lord Chief Justice.
Thank you so much, Lordship. As we conclude today's historic event, the inauguration of District Court Complex, Bandipora, let this new institution stand as a symbol of justice, progress, and hope for generations to come. On behalf of the organized committee, I thank all dignitaries, members of bar and bench, officers of administration, and guests for gracing this occasion. Wishing everyone peace, prosperity, and continued commitment to justice. Thank you so much. Thank you.
दोस्तों कहते हैं खूबसूरत से एक पल का किस्सा बन जाता है, खूबसूरत से एक पल का किस्सा बन जाता है, जाने कब कौन जिंदगी का हिस्सा बन जाता है। कुछ खास लोग मिल जाते हैं जिंदगी में जिनसे कभी ना बिछड़ने वाला रिश्ता बन जाता है, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली बिछड़ने का टाइम आ गया है। दोस्तों अलविदा लेते हैं। मैं आपका माय को होस्ट आपसे अलविदा लेते हैं। अल्लाह हाफिज़। यहाँ आए हुए मीडिया पर्सन्स का भी बहुत शुक्रगुजार हैं, और जितने भी यहाँ डिग्निटरीज आए बाहर से, यहाँ बैठ से, और सबका तहे दिल से हम शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं अपना टाइम देने के लिए यहाँ पे the good audience. And of course to our honorable chief guest, our PG Saab, Deputy Commissioner Bandipora, SC Saab and President and other worthy dignitaries. Thank you all.
Yeah, meeting here and meeting.
Shut up, it's fair.
Yes.